Hello. I have not wanted to go live this week, so I've been avoiding it. And so today I'm going to talk about something that's a little easier for me to talk about, I think. We'll see. So, as stated by the National Association of Insurance Commissioners, the average air ambulance cost for a 52-mile trip falls somewhere between $12,000 and $25,000 per flight. Aranza's flight was half that distance, so how much do you think that it cost? Should be half the price, right? Well, we got a bill today, the first bill that we've gotten. My first thought was, how much does it cost to buy a helicopter? Because the bill was $42,058.21. That doesn't include surgery or anything else. Well, they were nice enough to include a postage paid envelope so that we didn't have to pay the 50 cents for the postage. You probably don't have a $42,000 flight to pay for, but no matter what life throws your way, you still have to work, unless you're independently wealthy. The bills you had before still have to be paid, and there'll be more bills that'll be coming. So as much as I have the don't wannas right now, I know that I still have to work. The good thing is that I love what I do. And I can't imagine going back to work somewhere where you hated your job. My mom told me about somebody she knew that, they had to go back. They were supposed to go back to work, and they hated their job. And I can't even imagine having to go back and do something that you already hated after something like this happened. The good thing about my job is if I didn't want to go back yet and I could still pay the bills, I could choose not to go, and it would be fine. The week before the accident, we went on a backpacking trip. All of us went on a backpacking trip. It was not just a backpacking trip. This was something that ever since Robert and I left Colorado, I have wanted to go back to this place and do this trip and do it with our children. Multiple times over the years, I would say, I wish we could go back to Slate. One day we'll go to Slate. And last September, I surprised Robert with a trip for our 20th anniversary to go back to where we lived in Colorado. And at the time, I thought we might visit that place, but it was such a short time, we ended up just visiting with friends that we hadn't seen in 20 years. But on that trip, one of those friends who actually discovered the place that we went backpacking with Robert said he was planning a trip the next August. So I pulled out my phone and put it in my calendar. And over the next year, I continued to say over and over again, we are going to Slate. We are going backpacking. Even when our motel managers left, I still said, we are going. Even when our temporary help left, I still said, we are going. I didn't know how, but I knew if I didn't believe that it was going to happen, that it never would. And part of the reason I was so adamant was because I thought it was possibly the last time that we might have a chance to ever go on this trip with Ella, since she was leaving for college soon. And I'm so glad that I stuck to my guns and I made this dream happen. It never occurred to me that it would be the very last time with Ella or Aranza. There were many things that we did over the course of the last year that we thought, this may be the last time. But I didn't think it would be the last time forever, just the last time in that way. So I kind of went off on a tangent there, but where I was going was that not only did I not have to worry about work, I actually made money while we were backpacking and had no service. I was able to choose to spend time with my family and still make money. Part of my community are people on my team and even customers. There are so many people that I have in my life that I never would have met had it not been for my business. One of the favorite things that I like to do with the business, or in the past, has been vendor events. And right now is the beginning of our what I call show season. It's the time of year that I make money for most of the entire year, or this year and the coming one. So I have to continue, even though I might not want to. I can't give up. I refuse to sink. So I have my first show of many that are coming up soon. My first show will be tomorrow morning. So I covered your prayers. Yes, I'd love to make some money, but one of the other blessings is that there's always somebody that we meet that we get to encourage in some way. I'm not sure how that will work for me tomorrow. It may be more the other way around. I may have a lot of times that I can't do anything, but I got to jump in there and do it. There are some, there might be some new friend that we meet. A lot of times it shows we will say, I met the person I was here for. Because sometimes there's someone that we meet and we just know. I mean, they might not even be a customer. They just came through our booth and we got the opportunity to have a conversation with them. So who knows? You might meet a heartmate or your best friend. You never know who you're going to meet along the way. So let me know if you need a little money or a way to get out and meet others, if you need a community to be a part of or something to provide money when life throws rocks your way. I'd love to share mine with you. And I want to encourage you to refuse to sink and be a wave maker. Make a difference in someone else's life, no matter what you're doing, no matter if you're at work, no matter if you're at home, no matter if you're at the grocery store, wherever you are, make a difference in someone else's life.